Welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Australia, and they take on Egypt.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's a 5-4-1, a back five, four midfield players sat in front of them. So the wide midfielders will need to be very mobile if they're going to give support to their front player. I have to say, it looks very cautious.
Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. And the starting 11 for Egypt.
Well, it looks like a 5-4-1, and no surprise, really. They're going to sit deep, stay compact, and then try and break quickly. But they can't leave their centre-forward too isolated. They just won't be able to get out if that's the case.
Mo Salah. Incisive pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Mo Salah. And threading it through. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. O'Neill. Matthew Leckie. Toure. Leckie. Went in strongly to win the ball. Mohamed. That's a good pass. Oh, good idea. Salah! And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, let's take another look at this. And from the attacking point of view, everything's right. A shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Cameron Burgess. Now with Sousa. Italiano. Sousa. Matthew Leckie. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Hani. Oh, that's a clever ball. And credit due, a good intervention. Toure. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Playing with patience.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
And a fine tackle. Lecky. And a lot to like about this attack. Salah. Can they do it? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Matthew Lecky. Aidan O'Neill. Toure. Did well to win it back. Italiano. O'Neill. That's a good-looking ball. Genuine chance. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Well, that'll be a free kick. I've played with just a bit too much ferocity, and it's going to be a throw-in. On a pass that lacks quality.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Marmoush. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And he has options available. Can they set up a chance? Now opening things up. And Salah! Oh, not cleared away! And pushed away to safety. Hani. Ibrahim, and bursting forward. O'Neill. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper.
Unfortunate there, just overdid it.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Matthew Lecky. Aidan O'Neill. Now with Suter. Moving the ball well here. O'Neill. Lecky. Italiano. O'Neill. Italiano. O'Neill. Excellent defending. That's a good ball. Salah. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could be threatening. Nice looking move. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Salah. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Three goals without reply. Cameron Burgess. On to Sousa. Matthew Leckie. Italiano. On to Sousa. Aidan O'Neill. O'Neill. Now with Sousa. Italiano. Toure. And a timely intervention. Omar Marmoush. Now options are plenty. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
And fed forwards. Matthew Leckie. Salah. Salah. Opportunity. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Marmoush. And possibilities here. Oh, genuine chance. Read it well and made the save. Well, he's given us away. Matthew Leckie. Italiano. Matthew Leckie. Toure. Aidan O'Neill. Nicely timed tackle. Salah. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Ibrahim. Hani. And there's the feed into the box. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Hani. Might be onto something with that ball. Toure. An impressive run. And Australia unable to retain possession. Mo Salah. Hani. Oh, big moment! And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
And short it is. It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Good weight on that pass. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Omar Marmoush. Mohamed Hani. Promising position, this. Exploiting the wide area. Really vital interception here.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Well, quite simply, a chance squandered.
Well, I think it's fair to say that is a poor effort. He should have scored there.
Suter. Toure. Beautifully weighted ball. So now a corner. And taken short. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, looked rushed there. Referee had a good view of that one. And Australia with the ball again. Trying to connect. He had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Mohamed Hani. Ibrahim. Hani. This is Salah. And in the right position to read it. O'Neill. Toure. Marmoush. It's a neat move. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Such an ambitious run. Really favours this position. Will it go in? Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. Australia unable to hang on to the ball. Well, standing off them here. Are they being too passive? Ibrahim.
Well, just listen to this reaction. They're affording their opponents far too much time on the ball. They have to press higher up the pitch.
Really determined play to hang on to it.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Toure. Sloppy in possession from Australia. Salah. Mohamed Hani. And threading it through. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And then the strike from Salah is absolutely devastating. The keeper just couldn't react to the power of the shot. What a goal that is.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Italiano. Showing a good reading of the game.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
A message delivered from... Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that's a fine stop to get it out of harm's way. Decent position. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Did a good job of cutting it out. Toure. Well, he's certainly not alone. And let's give credit to the defending. The delivery from Salah here. And a time for cool heads. And the pass, a good one.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
What a block! Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Opportunity! Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. And the managers will now deliver their half. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Mo Salah. Just went slightly awry for them there. Italiano. Harry Sousa. And danger averted. Well read. Mo Salah. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Italiano. And showing good game awareness. Mo Salah. Interesting pass. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Composed play and possession. Matthew Leckie. An effective ball win. Now, options are plenty. Salah. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Promising position, this. Ibrahim. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Aidan O'Neill. Zizou. Mo Salah. Determined defending. Leckie. Burgess. Aidan O'Neill. Couldn't keep the move going. And Salah! And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Good-looking move. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, he so badly wants that hat-trick, Stuart.
Well, that was the chance for the hat-trick, but the way he's playing, he's surely going to get it today.
Substitution time it is here. Cameron Burgess. Now with Suter. Aidan O'Neill. Matthew Leckie. And the cross into the middle. And possession given away. Karim Hafez. Mamouche. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Nice looking pass. And still danger here. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
O'Neill. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And into the last 30 minutes now. From the keeper to avert the danger.
Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
Yes, the chances just keep on coming. No stopping them, apparently. Well, nothing comes of it. Karim Hafez. Played into the box. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Chance to finish. Oh, a smart stop. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Played over. Has to clear his lines. And there it is. Penalty. Hat-trick, a special moment for him.
Well, he gambled and got it wrong. Made it too easy for the striker there.
Nice looking pass. The delivery. Nothing to show for that attack. Trezeguet. And the defensive intervention there. O'Neill. Now what can they do from here? Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Salah. Ibrahim. Hafez. And successfully cut out. Promising pass. Marmoush. Now Mo Salah. Oh, he's through here. And nicely parried away. Karim Hafez. Just the challenge that was required. An Australia throw coming up. Cameron Burgess. Aidan O'Neill. Alecki. Showing a good reading of the game. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here.
Well, I think it's fair to say neither team are passing it well.
Trezeguet. Oh, it's on! And it's got to be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
Cameron Burgess. O'Neill. Alecki. You saw the situation developing. Salah. Zizou. On to Trezeguet. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Salah. That's a good-looking ball. And the keeper is there to cover up. Italiano. Good idea. That's well blocked. Aidan O'Neill. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Omar Marmoush. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And conceding the throw-in. Successfully cut out the pass. Harry Souttar. Could be a chance. Oh, useful ball. And good safe hands on display. Trezeguet. Mo Salah. Trezeguet. Opportunity. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. And snuffing out the danger. Intelligent ball. Mo Salah. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Ball retention is often part of it. Teammates available. A poor cross, all things considered. And the defensive intervention there. Genuine chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Lecky. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Trezeguet. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
High-tempo football. Salah. Salah. Stopped a surefire goal. O'Neill. Lecky. Aidan O'Neill. Interesting pass. Oh, it's on! And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Salah. Now with Trezeguet. Omar Marmoush. Karim Hafez. Well, that's what he does so well. And firing it. An incredible block.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
Toure. Now the counter-attack looks on. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. And they will make the change now. He has teammates around him. And giving them too much space on the flank. Will it be? Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Could be troublesome. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it goes down as an opportunity squandered. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, I have to say, that's a poor effort from a very good position. He should be scoring there.
Will it go in? And there's a quality defender in action. That's a lovely ball. Zizou. Oh, it might be. Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Burgess. On to Sousa. Aziz Behic. Well, he's given us away. Trezeguet. Still alive and buying them time. The electronic board has been held in the air and we're going to have a minimum of real chance. There it is! A fantastic goal and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, I don't think he did quite enough there. He got a touch on it, but in the end, he can't keep it out. He won't be happy with that.
Sousa. Now with Burgess. Well, spot on with that challenge. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Zizou. And played the pass well. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
And teammates around him. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, keeper dealt with it. It's a weighted pass. And There goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, that was as good as I've seen for a long while. He was bright, sharp, inventive, and of course clinical. What a player he is.
Hello, good evening to you, wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Australia, and they take on Egypt.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Cameron Burgess. Toure. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. And that is how to block. Penalty! This to make it 1-0. And the keeper keeper denies them from the spot. So the corner played into the box. Well, defensive resilience there. Top-class defending. Hani. Waited well. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Promising position, this. That's a good-looking ball. And an astute piece of defending. Mo Salah. Well, possibilities in the centre. Could be troublesome. Mohamed Hani. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. What can he do with it now? Oh, it might be. Oh, good hands. Full credit and away from trouble. Harry Sousa. Cameron Burgess. On to Sousa. Really good challenge. Good-looking move. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and having got a touch on it, he'll be a little bit disappointed he didn't keep it out. It was a good effort, though.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Salah. Now what can they do from here? Oh, a brilliant save!
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And the move breaks down. Thoughtful play. And reading it absolutely superbly. Determined just to get it behind for the corner.
They still need to defend this set play.
Well, they fancy a short one. Did well to clear it away. Well, nicely cut out. Aidan O'Neill. Toure. Really good interception. Omar Marmoush. That's a good-looking pass. And an opening. Oh, and just like that, there's the second goal. They're flying out of the traps.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Sousa. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well read to win possession back. Harry Sousa. Burgess. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Nicely timed tackle. Italiano. On to Sousa. And through it goes to the keeper. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. And credit due, a good intervention. Can he put it away? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Aidan O'Neill. Matthew Leckie. O'Neill. Burgess. Clean challenge. Trying to tee it up. Timely intervention. Referee intervening. Hani. Now Mo Salah. Waited well. He's in. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Italiano. Matthew Leckie. A good and fair challenge. Omar Marmoush. Mohamed Hani. Oh, danger here. Will it be? Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Cameron Burgess. Italiano. And trouble is brewing. Mo Salah. Promising position, this. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And over it comes. Oh, what a mag... And the verdict is penalty. Off the keeper. Well, no way through in the end. And whipped into the box. Sitting deep here, that's their intention.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Oh, that's splendid play. That's a very fine claim under pressure. Thoughtful play. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, big moment. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Will it happen for them? And an opening! Could be threatening. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Burgess. Cameron Burgess. O'Neill. Italiano. Leckie. And a clever piece of defending. A delivery from Salah here. And what a save! It looked as though that header was going in.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop!
Retaining possession proving difficult. Mohamed Hani. Oh, genuine chance. It's a corner. Who can he pick out? Might be onto something with that ball. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Succeeded in winning it back. This looks interesting. Danger building. O'Neill. Cameron Burgess. Now with Sousa. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Italiano. Maybe dangerous here. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, this looks useful. Might lead to a chance. Takes it on. Vital block there.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Now a decent position. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. Sousa. Could be troublesome. Oh, chance perhaps. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. And cutting it out. Well, that one has promise. So now a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Could be more trouble. Will it happen for them? Oh, good hit. Close shave. Pass chiselled nicely.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Oh, my goodness. Made that far too easy for the keeper.
Well, he has to be annoyed with himself there. That was a big, big chance.
Salah. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? And he takes it away. Now, who can he play it to? And there's the feed into the box. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right times, they've switched play quickly, and we've seen some great individual displays as well. I don't think they'll let up in the second 45.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Harry Sousa. Well, right idea, wrong execution.
Yeah, bit of a waste, really.
And taken away from Salah. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Real chance! The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Now sending it in. Clearance needed to be better. It's a perfect challenge. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Burgess. Now with Sousa. Cameron Burgess. Lecky. Aidan O'Neill. And a fine tackle. Marmoush. And he's made headway. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Ibrahim. This is Salah. Waited well. And a solid stop there. Who can he pick out? Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Cameron Burgess. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. But it goes without... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, we saw what he was trying.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Might lead to a chance. Can they do it? Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
Well, shielding the ball admirably. Burgess. Now with Suter. Well, spot on with that challenge. Lovely ball over the top. Set through! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Salah. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Harry Suter. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent! Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was! One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
Harry Suter. Italiano. Will it happen for them? And in with a real chance. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Now sending it in. And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. Good-looking move. Spot on with that tackle. Alecki. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. That's a good pass. Promising position, this. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. Sousa. Toure. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Sloppy in possession from Australia. And he might be through here. And the keeper getting right behind it.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack, and here they come again. Omar Marmoush. Hani. Oh, useful ball. Showing a great defensive instinct. Toure. Mohamed Hani. Now Mo Salah. Nice looking pass. And the verdict is penalty. Hat-trick, a special moment for him.
Yeah, read which side it was going, but was beaten by the height in the end.
Harry Sousa. Italiano. Aidan O'Neill. Aidan O'Neill. Credit to them for winning back possession.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Omar Marmoush. Now Mo Salah. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Mo Salah. Salah. Can they produce something? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Toure. Clever defending. Salah. And they need to get tighter here. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Matthew Leckie. Now with Suter. Cameron Burgess. Italiano. Harry Suter. Aidan O'Neill. Italiano. O'Neill. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Mohamed Hani. Could be dangerous. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. And they will make the change now. Over it comes. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, still not dealt with. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
The keeper's very unlucky there. It was such a good initial save, but can't get to the rebound.
Italiano. Now with Burgess. Aidan O'Neill. Well, trying to switch the play, but overcooked. Hani. Mo Salah. Trying to tee it up. Can he put it away? Had no interest in losing possession. Really good interception. O'Neill. Now, options are plenty, but really sticking to their task defensively. A really good pass. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. O'Neill. 20 minutes to go. Italiano. Wasteful from Australia. Salah. Can they set up a chance? Look as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Interesting pass. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Trezeguet. Can he deliver? Oh my goodness, monster tackling!
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Good physical play. That's a good-looking pass. Well, the attack fizzled out. Salah. Ibrahim. Now Mo Salah. And roaming free here. Salah. Oh, good work by the keeper. Oh, good idea. Just the challenge that was required. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Toure. Very effective pass. Aidan O'Neill. And out for an Australia throw-in. And they're making a change. Credit to them for winning it back. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Opportunity here. Well, still danger. This looks interesting. Must be. And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Not smooth in possession. Well, they've given him too much space. Big chance! A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Italiano. Matthew Leckie. O'Neill. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Trezeguet. Omar Marmoush. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Toure. And giving them too much space on the flank. Toure. Could be threatening. Couldn't quite hang on. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Has to do much better than that. That's a costly mistake there.
Karim Hafez. Now Mo Salah. On to Trezeguet. And Salah! And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Devlin. And slipped through beautifully. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
O'Neill. Cameron Devlin. Not the pass he had in mind. Omar Marmoush. And with that, the attack breaks down. O'Neill. Italiano. Sousa. And possession changing hands. Excellent vision. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. So making the substitution now. That's really good and effective physical play. And Salah! And the keeper more than equal to it. Here it is now, a substitution. Delivering it. Clearing it away. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, the challenge was spot on. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Ibrahim. Hafez. Oh, moving it nicely. There to win it back. Harry Sousa. Aidan O'Neill. And danger averted. Well read. And a big chunk of added time here. A minimum of 5 minutes. Thoughtful play. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Devlin. Take it away. Hafez. Will it happen for them? Oh, got into position brilliantly. Good-looking move. Trezeguet. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Promising ball. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Trezeguet. Good-looking run. Genuine chance. And a decent save. Full credit. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Could be. Well, good hands there from the keeper. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, they were certainly outplayed, no doubt about that. But they showed a lot of character and had a bit of luck. But it's still a very good win for them.
Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray and the